Good evening friends. Last period we see the degrees of freedom and we see the degrees of freedom for monoatomic gas, diatomic gas, triatomic linear gas and triatomic non-linear gas. Now we compare the degrees of freedom. आपण काल degrees of freedom पाहिलं होतं. त्याच्यामध्ये for monoatomic gas it has 3 translational degrees of freedom. Its rotational degrees of freedom is not considered, that will be equal to 0, that is negligible, and therefore the total degrees of freedom will be 3. In case of diatomic gas, it has 3 translational degrees of freedom and 2 rotational degrees of freedom, that is total 5 degrees of freedom. But in case of diatomic gases, when temperature is less than, at very low temperature, it is less than 70 Kelvin, it has only 3 degrees of freedom, only 3 translational degrees of freedom, and at a very high temperature, that is for greater than 5000 Kelvin, it has 7 degrees of freedom, 3 for translational degrees of freedom, 2 for rotational degrees of freedom and 2 vibrational degrees of freedom, that is 7 degrees of freedom at a very high temperature. Later on we see the linear triatomic gas molecules, it has 5 degrees of freedom, that is 3 for translational and 2 for rotational. And in case of triatomic or triatomic non-linear or polyatomic gas such as H2O, NH3 or CH4, it has 3 translational degrees of freedom and 3 rotational degrees of freedom, that is total number of 6 degrees of freedom. म्हणजे हा झाला या ठिकाणी comparison chart for degrees of freedom in different gas molecules. Now we have to see the law of equipartition of energy. The law of equipartition of energy states that in equilibrium, the total energy of a system is equally distributed for all the possible energy modes. That is, the energy will be in equilibrium of a system, the total energy will be equally distributed for each degrees of freedom. That is, in equilibrium state at absolute temperature T, the total energy of the system is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. In equilibrium at absolute temperature T, the total energy of a system is, the internal energy of a system is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. But for an ideal gas, the intermolecular force will be equal to 0, F. Intermolecular force is equal to 0. Therefore, total energy of a system will be, the potential energy, as force will be equal to 0, the potential energy will be equal to 0. And therefore, the internal energy of the system will be equal to its kinetic energy. म्हणजेच जेव्हा इंटरमॉलिक्युलर फोर्स फॉर एन आयडियल गॅस इंटरमॉलिक्युलर फोर्स हा 0 असतो, त्यामुळे पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी ही 0 होते आणि द टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ ए सिस्टम, द टोटल इंटरनल एनर्जी ऑफ ए सिस्टम इज ओनली इक्वल टू द कायनेटिक एनर्जी. And the average kinetic energy for each mode, the average kinetic energy per molecule, per particle of each mode will be equal to Ke is equal to half K into T, where K is the Boltzmann constant, and therefore the total energy, if N is the number of moles of an ideal gas and F is the degrees of freedom, then the total energy, the total internal energy of the system U is equal to N number of moles multiplied by degrees of freedom and multiplied by half kT, or this can be written as N F into half RT. This is the total internal energy of the system of an equilibrium system at an absolute temperature T. म्हणजेच आपल्याला या ठिकाणी लॉ ऑफ इक्विपार्टिशन ऑफ एनर्जी पुन्हा एकदा आपण स्टेट करू. लॉ ऑफ इक्विपार्टिशन ऑफ एनर्जी स्टेट्स दॅट इन इक्विलिब्रियम द टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ ए सिस्टम at an absolute temperature T is equally distributed along over the total degrees of freedom, over the each degrees of freedom किंवा each energy mode. We know that the internal energy of a system is the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. But for an ideal gas, the force will be, intermolecular force will be equal to 0. Therefore, the total internal energy for an ideal gas is only the average kinetic energy half kT. The average kinetic energy associated with the molecules will be equal to half kT, and therefore, for an ideal gas, if n is the number of moles, f is the degrees of freedom, then the total internal energy U, or it is equal to E, is equal to n f half kT. Or we can write kT is equal to RT, and therefore U is equal to NF half into RT. This is the total internal energy of the system. Now we have to see the total energy of a mixing of the gas. When the number of gases are mixed together, then the total energy distributed will be given as this manner. Now suppose that two ideal gases will be mixed together, and these ideal gases has an absolute temperature T1 and T2. The loss of energy will be negligible. There is no loss of energy when these ideal gases are mixed together. Now if N1 and N2 are the number of moles of the two gases respectively which are maintained at T1 and T2, having absolute temperature T1 and T2, then if the mixture has an average temperature, suppose T, and as we know that the energy will be equal to NF half into RT, therefore at an absolute temperature T, if T is the absolute temperature of the mixture, then the energies of the two gases are given by E1 is equal to N1 F half into RT1, and E2 is equal to N2 F half R into T2. These are the energies associated with the two gases which are maintained at an absolute temperature T1 and T2. Therefore, the total energy will be the sum of these two energies. Therefore, we can write N1 F half R into T1 plus N2 F half R into T2 is equal to, the total energy will be equal to N1 plus N2 into in bracket half R into T, half F R into capital T. Here half FR and half FR get cancelled. We get N1 T1 plus N2 T2 is equal to N1 plus N2 into capital T. Therefore, the temperature, the absolute temperature of the mixture we can find by formula capital T is equal to N1 T1 plus N2 T2 divided by N1 plus N2. With the help of this formula, we can determine the absolute temperature of the mixture of the two gases, two ideal gases. That means आपल्याला या ठिकाणी आपल्याकडे दोन आयडियल गॅसेस आहेत, having equilibrium temperature T1 and T2, absolute temperature T1 and T2, having number of moles N1 and N2 respectively. Then the temperature of the mixture T will be T. Therefore, E1 energy of the first gas, energy of the second gas, and therefore the total energy will be equal to the sum of these two energies. Here F half into R, F half into R and F half into R get cancelled. We get N1 T1 plus N2 T2 is equal to N1 T1 into N1 plus N2 into T. Therefore the temperature of the mixed gas, that is mixture, will be equal to N1 T1 plus N2 T2 upon N1 plus N2. Now we see the numerical on this kinetic theory of gases. The numerical is the average translational kinetic energy of nitrogen gas molecules is 0.02 electron volt. That is, the average kinetic energy is given is equal to 0.02 electron volt. Now we have to convert this electron volt into joule. Electron volt is not a SI unit of energy. The joule is the SI unit of energy. In order to convert electron volt into joule, we have to multiply by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. Later on, calculate the temperature of the gas. आपल्याला त्या गॅसचं टेम्परेचर काढायचं आहे. T is equal to what? Temperature of the gas, Boltzmann constant K is equal to 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 joule second. Now we know that the translational kinetic energy, we have translational kinetic energy will be equal to 3 by 2 RT, but we 3 by 2 KT. But we have given that the kinetic energy is 0.02 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 is equal to 3 by 2 multiplied by K ची value 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 multiplied by capital T. Therefore, we have to calculate the temperature T. T is equal to 0.02 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 divided by 1.38 into 10 to the power minus 23 into 2 by 3. If we calculate this equation, we get the temperature will be equal to 32000 divided by 207 Kelvin, and this will be gives rise to 154.58 Kelvin. This is the answer of the problem. म्हणजे आपल्याला ठिकाणी कायनेटिक एव्हरेज कायनेटिक एनर्जी दिली होती, ट्रान्सलेशनल कायनेटिक एनर्जी दिली होती एवढी, नंतर बोल्ट्झमन कॉन्स्टंट दिलं होतं, आपल्याला टेम्परेचर काढायचं होतं. या ठिकाणी आपण हा फॉर्म्युला यूज करतो, कायनेटिक एनर्जी इक्वल टू 3/2 KT. या ठिकाणी आपण ह्या व्हॅल्यू टाकल्या आणि शेवटी आपल्याला मला याचं मल्टिप्लिकेशन डिव्हिजन जर आपण केलं तर आपण मिळते 32000 डिवायडेड बाय 207 आणि मग आपण हा फॉर्म्युला जर आपण हे डिव्हिजन जर केलं तर आपल्याला मिळते 154.58 Kelvin is the temperature capital T of this problem.